According to scientific findings, your physical state, feelings, and mind are always transmitting messages regardless of your awareness. The issue is that many individuals are unintentionally emitting unfavorable signals. People are projecting anxiety, worry, confusion, and hesitation without recognizing that their vibe is influencing their encounters, connections, and possibilities. The encouraging part is that by grasping this concealed power, you can master it and then effortlessly draw in your genuine wants. Let's explore deeper. The energy you emit conveys more than what you say. Consider a person you're acquainted with who possesses remarkable charisma. As they enter a space, others immediately take notice. They don't need to raise their voice or perform grand gestures. There's simply an indefinable quality about them. That is self-assurance, magnetism, their vibrational field. Now picture the reverse scenario. An individual who perpetually fights for attention, someone whose words go unheard by others, a person who senses they are unseen, disregarded, or perpetually exerting excessive effort. What sets them apart? It's beyond mere physical cues or looks. It's about frequency. Your energetic field operates as a quiet yet potent factor, shaping others' impressions, reactions, and eventually the chances that present themselves. Hence, the crucial query is, which type of energy are you projecting? Since you are perpetually sending out a transmission, aware or not, and this transmission molds your existence. You may ask, does this hold only spiritual validity, or does concrete scientific evidence support it? Let's examine the first point. Your physical being releases an electromagnetic field. Were you aware that your heart actually produces a field extending multiple feet outward from your body? Research from the HeartMath Institute confirms that your feelings alter this field, and the field impacts those nearby. Emotions like thankfulness, affection, or happiness strengthen your heart's electromagnetic signals. And when you experience tension, dread, or irritation, your field turns disorderly and feeble. Have you ever felt exhausted simply from proximity to a pessimistic individual? Have you ever felt elevated after being around a person who exudes optimism? That demonstrates the strength of one's energetic field. The patterns of your brain influence your actuality. Furthermore, your mind releases specific frequencies. Neuroscientific studies reveal that emotional conditions such as enthusiasm, anxiety, or profound calm generate distinct brainwave patterns. Gamma waves, which are high frequency, correlate with innovation, concentration, and vitality. Theta waves, low frequency, associate with instinct, calmness, and underlying subconscious conditioning. Thus, discussions about elevating your frequency go beyond metaphor. They refer to an quantifiable alteration in cerebral energy, and this transformation directly influences your worldly engagements. The rate of your vibration governs what you pull into your life. This is where the subject becomes even more intriguing. Given that your physical and mental faculties continuously radiate energy, your energetic field engages with your environment. This explains why self-assured, vibrant individuals draw in prospects. Individuals who spread positive energy form more solid bonds. Those operating on a higher vibrational level often encounter greater fortune and achievement. Conversely, individuals trapped in anxiety, uncertainty, or worry draw in additional hardship. People who dwell on their failures frequently encounter recurring obstacles. The stronger your conviction that life works against you, the more proof you'll gather to support that notion. This operates similarly to adjusting a radio. To listen to jazz when your receiver is stuck on noise, you won't get the desired tune. Your setting must align with whatever you want to attract. Thus, what frequency are you currently set to, and crucially, how can you alter it? Given your awareness that your energy perpetually emits and draws in, the essential inquiry becomes, how do you begin to regulate your vibration? Deliberately, since your energy shapes your reality, mastering the ability to change it unlocks the power to bring forth what you genuinely want. Quantum physics enters at this juncture. In the upcoming section, we'll examine the scientific evidence that all matter, yourself included, comprises vibrational energy. You will learn that even apparently static items are perpetually moving, and that your thoughts and feelings have the capacity to directly affect the material realm. After grasping this concept, your perception of reality will be forever altered. Thus, are you prepared to uncover the concealed science underlying energy and vibration? Let's start. Picture this. You're concentrating on your tasks in a busy coffee shop when out of nowhere you sense that someone is watching you. You didn't see or hear that person, yet you somehow perceive their energetic presence. And once you eventually glance back, sure enough, they are gazing directly at you. How did you sense that or consider this? Have you ever recalled a person you haven't met for ages, only to receive an unexpected message from them the following day? Are these mere coincidences or something more profound? Such events are not arbitrary. They serve as evidence that energy exists and is tangible. Energy is quantifiable, and more significantly, it perpetually shapes your existence in unnoticed manners. And this next piece transforms everything. Scientific findings have already demonstrated that all which you perceive, contact, and undergo is not solid matter. Instead, it is energy oscillating at varying frequencies. At this very moment, your physical form, ideas, and even your feelings consist solely of vibrational energy. If all things are energy, then perhaps the vibration of your personal energy could be molding your reality. Let's analyze this step by step. You must grasp that solidity is an illusion. All things are in motion. Observe the seat beneath you, examine your device, look at your own hands. These appear stable and firm, don't they? However, when you magnify to a sufficient level, a startling phenomenon occurs. All matter is in unceasing movement. Nothing is genuinely stationary. Even items that seem rigid are in fact oscillating on a microscopic scale. This constitutes a fundamental finding of quantum mechanics. Researchers have discovered that on the atomic scale, particles do not act like miniature spheres fixed in position. Rather, they manifest as energy waves, constantly transforming, evolving, and reacting to being observed. Ponder that for a moment. Your physical being is oscillating, your mind is oscillating, your feelings are oscillating, and this becomes even more fascinating. The rate of that oscillation dictates the manner in which reality engages with you. Allow me to demonstrate. The double-slit experiment stands as one of the most well-known findings in quantum physics. What occurred was that researchers fired minuscule particles at a barrier featuring two slits while nobody observed. The particles acted as waves, simultaneously traversing both slits. However, once scientists started monitoring them, the particles abruptly began to act like solid objects, passing through just one slit. Did you notice? Simply by watching, the behavior of reality was altered. On a basic level, this indicates that energy reacts to awareness. And if awareness influences energy, what implications does that have for your thoughts, feelings, and concentration? Might your personal energy be affecting your surroundings? Let's explore further. Have you experienced a day when nothing goes right, you oversleep, you spill your coffee, every traffic light turns red? And precisely when you believe things can't deteriorate further, they do. Your whole day seems trapped in a descending spiral. Now recall a day when the reverse occurred. You awoke in a fantastic mood, received an unprompted text from a friend, or perhaps accidentally discovered a wonderful chance. Was that just sheer luck happening spontaneously? Or was your energy generating a recurring pattern? Over the course of a day, scientific evidence indicates that your thoughts and feelings are not merely passive. They transmit a frequency. Uplifting thoughts produce high-frequency energy. Pessimistic thoughts create low-frequency energy. And since similarity draws similarity, the frequency you regularly radiate influences your experiences, including your emotional state. Your emotional condition can actually be measured. Neuroscience research demonstrates that distinct emotional states yield various brainwave frequencies. Gamma waves have the highest frequency, linked to genius caliber thinking, deep insight, and optimal performance. Beta waves are high frequency, connected to stress, anxiety, and excessive thinking. Alpha waves are medium frequency, tied to relaxation, creativity, and solving problems. Theta waves are lower frequency, linked to profound meditation, intuition, and reshaping the subconscious. Delta waves have the lowest frequency, connected to restorative sleep and cellular repair. What is the significance of this? Your thoughts aren't confined to your mind, They're energetic transmissions, much like a radio broadcast. You draw in experiences that correspond to the frequency you're receiving. At this very moment, your thoughts, feelings, and even bodily condition are emitting a signal. The key question, are you transmitting the signal of what you truly desire? Because, whether you're aware or not, you are continuously creating your reality. Some individuals are bringing stress, hardship, and negativity into their lives because that's where their attention and energy lie. Conversely, others attract success, happiness, and prosperity because they have conditioned their energy to resonate with those frequencies. So, how can you begin adjusting your own frequency? This is where matters become exceptionally impactful. In the upcoming chapter, we'll delve into how one form of energy draws in another. You will understand why certain individuals appear to effortlessly draw success, while others find it difficult despite great effort. Most crucially, you'll find out how to adjust your frequency to align with the reality you wish to encounter. Since energy tends to go where attention flows, what direction is your energy taking you? Have you ever entered a space where two individuals had just argued, even though they were silent? The atmosphere was thick with tension. Perhaps you've been in the company of someone so vibrant and optimistic that merely being around them instantly brightened your spirits. What causes this phenomenon? It's not their words. It's not even their actions. It's their energy. However, here's an aspect rarely discussed. You are currently doing the very same thing. At every moment, you are emitting a frequency, and that frequency is molding your existence. In this section, I'll demonstrate why certain individuals draw on success with ease, whereas others face hardships, unaware that they are building their own barriers. In the context of manifestation, it's not solely about your desires, it's about your alignment. Picture yourself hitting a tuning fork. It oscillates at a particular frequency, emitting silent sound waves. Should you set a second tuning fork close by without making contact, it will spontaneously begin to resonate at the identical frequency. This phenomenon is known as resonance, and it occurs throughout the natural world. Flocks of birds coordinate their movements. Fireflies blink together without any signal. Cardiac cells brought into proximity begin to pulse in synchrony. The cosmos is founded on frequency alignment, and this same rule holds true for your existence. Your connections vibrate in tune with your sense of value. Your financial situation reflects your views on currency, and the chances you get are linked to your self-assurance. Regarding mindset, it implies that when you emit assurance, you draw in individuals and circumstances that mirror that vibration. Conversely, if you send out fear and uncertainty, you encounter events that amplify those emotions. This is not a matter of chance. It's about vibrational frequency. Have you ever encountered a person who appears to effortlessly draw positive outcomes into their life? They secure amazing positions effortlessly, encounter the ideal individuals at precisely the right moments, and opportunities appear to pursue them. Meanwhile, there are those who face difficulties regardless of their efforts. Outcomes often go wrong because one individual is in harmony with achievement, whereas the other is inadvertently opposing it. Why do the majority of individuals attract the very opposite of their desires? Suppose you desire increased financial resources. You compose affirmations, picture abundance, and follow all advice from manifestation specialists. Yet internally, you are filled with anxiety. Whenever you look at your bank balance, you utter statements like, "I cannot pay for that," and concentrate on what is absent rather than what is on its way. And ironically, that vibration of insufficiency, worry, and fright becomes your prevailing wavelength. Therefore, despite your efforts to attract wealth, your frequency is set to shortage, and the cosmos reacts in kind. This principle is universal. If you long for affection yet consider yourself undeserving, you'll draw partners who are emotionally closed off. If you aim for achievement but dread defeat, you'll undermine your own advancement. If you seek joy but dwell on difficulties, you'll continually encounter irritation. That's why individuals who are extremely eager for something seldom receive it. Desperation emits a low-frequency energy. Moreover, the universe does not react to your wishes. It reacts to the signal you are transmitting. Thus, how can you alter your vibration and transition from being in tune with hardship to being in tune with triumph? Here are 3 fast methods. Fully experience the sensation that you already possess it. rather than merely desiring accomplishment. Sense achievement as a current reality instead of merely longing for affection. Exude love rather than simply craving prosperity. Move as if you already possess it. Your physical, emotional, and energetic systems cannot distinguish between reality and imagination. So, when you begin to feel like you already own what you wish for, your vibration changes. As your vibration changes, your circumstances align. Be mindful of what you say. Your speech sets your frequency. It issues directives to your subconscious mind. Cease uttering, "I never have good fortune," and instead affirm, "Everything consistently goes my way." Quit telling yourself, "This is too expensive for me," and begin declaring, "I am building monetary independence." Alter your vocabulary, and your energetic frequency will adjust naturally. Immerse yourself in elevated frequencies. Your surroundings influence your energetic state. Enjoy music that lifts your spirits. Associate with those who motivate you, and view media that boosts your energy. Your surroundings encode your frequency. Once that frequency changes, all else transforms. The subsequent phase is becoming adept at the practice of manifestation. With your understanding of how energy draws in your circumstances, the next inquiry is how to apply this with purpose. To bring forth your desires at will, here lies the intersection of science and spirituality. In the upcoming section, we will explore how mental imagery, feelings, and convictions reshape your neural pathways and auric field, effectively drawing your wishes into existence. Manifestation transcends mere optimistic thinking. It involves tuning your vibration to that of your future identity. Thus, are you prepared to take the reins? Envision rising tomorrow and finding everything suddenly aligning in your favor. The chance you've anticipated arrives effortlessly. The funds you required materialize unexpectedly. A person enters your life and transforms it entirely. That seems like sheer fortune, doesn't it? However, suppose it isn't luck at all. What if a scientific explanation exists for why certain individuals manifest with ease while others toil for years? The reality is this: manifesting isn't sorcery, it's based on physics. And the moment you grasp how to alter your energy correctly, your perception of reality will be permanently transformed. Let's be truthful. The majority attempt manifestation without results. They jot down positive statements, design vision boards, recite mantras. Still, their existence remains unchanged. The reason? They lack a single essential component. A difficult fact: you draw in not what you desire, but what you vibrationally match. Uttering "I am wealthy" repeatedly means little if, beneath the surface, you experience poverty, worry, or financial anxiety. Your vibration continues to resonate with scarcity. The cosmos reacts not to your declarations, but to your energetic signature. The positive side: you can change your vibration immediately with the right knowledge. And once accomplished, manifesting flows without effort. Quantum mechanics has already demonstrated that all existence consists of energy and oscillation. Your physical form, thoughts, and emotions all oscillate. Similar to a radio transmitter, your frequency dictates what you receive. Desire prosperity? You need to resonate with prosperity. Seek affection? Resonate with affection. Aspire to achievement? Vibrate at the level of self-assurance and conviction. How can you achieve that? Research involving Olympic competitors uncovers a startling fact. During mental rehearsals of victory, their neural activity mirrors actual performance. Identical neural circuits activate, and the body readies itself for triumph despite no real event occurring. Your brain and body cannot distinguish between reality and imagination, which is precisely why visualization is effective. Give this exercise a try. Close your eyes and visualize your ideal reality. Feel it, not merely see it, feel it 3 times. Imagine waking up in your dream house, driving your perfect car, and experiencing complete financial freedom. When you do this with full emotional intensity, your body begins vibrating at that frequency instantly, and the universe starts recalibrating reality to align. This is more than just positive thinking. It's about reprogramming your energy field. Your subconscious functions like a supercomputer running 95% of your life. And here's the issue: if limiting beliefs are buried deep in your subconscious, they will block your manifestations no matter how hard you try. For instance, You aim for success, but internally believe wealthy people are greedy. You seek love, but subconsciously feel unworthy. You desire freedom, but deep down think life is hard. These subconscious convictions act as energetic barriers preventing you from receiving what you want. So how do you change them? Use the rewrite the script method. Identify a limiting belief, like money is hard to make, and replace it with an empowering one, such as money flows to me easily. Daily, repeat this new belief with strong emotion until it becomes automatic. This is how you rewrite your energetic blueprint and open yourself to manifestation. Let's clarify a major misconception. Manifestation isn't about idly waiting for things to happen. You must act as if your desire is already real. Why? Because action reinforces your energy. For example, if you want to attract wealth, start handling money as a wealthy person would. Want to attract love? Show up as your highest, most confident self. Want a new career? Take one small action today that aligns with that reality. To level up, ask yourself, if I already had my manifestation, how would I act today? Then do one thing that matches that version of you now. This bridges the gap between your current state and your desired state. Here's where most people block their manifestations. They become too attached to the outcome, obsess over timing, doubt if it's working, and constantly look for signs. But their energy is filled with impatience, which is a low vibrational state. Here's how to release resistance. Trust that your desire is already on its way, and let go of the need to control how it arrives. Live in the energy of already having it without desperation. The moment you detach from need, the universe delivers. Now that you know how to align your energy for manifestation, the next question is, how do you maintain this high vibrational state daily, no matter what happens? Because the real secret to success isn't just raising your energy once, it's learning to stay there. In the next chapter, I'll give you exact techniques to elevate your vibration instantly, anytime. Wherever you are, since mastering your frequency means mastering your reality, let's take it further. What if I told you that right now, this very moment, you are either magnetizing or repelling your desires without realizing it? You don't need to be speaking, taking action, or even thinking about what you want. Your energy is doing all the work. Now, for the truly surprising insight, the emotions you're experiencing at this moment are forecasting what lies ahead. Your current feelings, be they enthusiasm, self-assurance, anxiety, or uncertainty, are tuning the vibration for your future events. So, here's the essential question. Given that your vibrational energy continually molds your experience, how can you ensure you're aligning with the correct frequency? After all, we all experience days when our energy feels a bit out of balance. Many of us begin the day feeling stressed, overcome by tasks, and trapped in cycles of negativity. The issue is that remaining in that low-frequency state for an extended period leads to attracting even more circumstances that align with that energy. Fortunately, you have the ability to alter your energetic state within seconds. Haven't you ever been in a foul mood, only to have an event occur that instantly changed your entire emotional state? Perhaps a tune from your younger days suddenly boosted your mood, or maybe a text from someone brightened your entire day. It could be that you witnessed something so hilarious you couldn't stop giggling. Within moments, your complete emotional condition had shifted. This is significant because, with the right trigger, your energy can change in an instant. Changing your energy also changes your lived reality. Rather than passively hoping for positive events, imagine being able to deliberately control and adjust your frequency whenever you wish. It is possible. The solution is the 90-second energy reset method. Neuroscientist Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor found that experiencing an emotion triggers a 90-second chemical reaction in the brain. Following that, the feeling dissipates unless you continue to dwell on it. Therefore, next time you encounter stress, anxiety, or fatigue, try this immediate reset. Practice this immediately. Inhale deeply and state that the emotion is merely energy. You are in charge of your energy. Start a 90-second timer. Jiggle your hands, bounce on the spot, or physically move to disrupt the cycle. Once the timer rings, direct your attention towards something pleasurable. This straightforward method prevents your mind from replaying negative emotions, refreshing your energy within only 90 seconds. Another strategy is the frequency tuning music technique. Have you observed how a song can alter your mood almost immediately? This occurs because music contains vibrational frequencies. Certain tracks sap your energy while others empower you. Certain melodies can release profound feelings. If you wish to quickly change your vibration, employ music intentionally. Compile a set of songs that evoke a sense of invincibility. Anytime your energy dips, put on a track and dance or move. Observe how your condition transforms in a matter of seconds. This method is extremely effective for reprogramming your energy, as sound vibrations directly affect neural oscillations. The subsequent stage involves achieving permanent mastery over your frequency. Having learned to change your vibration in an instant, the question becomes, how can you integrate this into your daily existence? A single uplift is beneficial, but true change occurs when you maintain an elevated frequency continuously. A method exists to effortlessly access the brainwave frequencies associated with intuition, calmness, and profound subconscious restructuring. It requires no complex procedures or lengthy meditation sessions. An easy technique to adjust your frequency and align with your desired reality. A specific neural pattern that allows you to recode your subconscious mind and resonate with your authentic desires.